Titan DC put opinions to the test. The banner verse Auburn, let the rivalry ignite. College sports ain't all they debate day and night. Iron Bowl debate, countdown, clock's ticking. Sports life, hot takes, get your keyboard clicking. Grab a seat, hit subscribe, let's get this thing straight. It's passion, it's fire, Iron Bowl debate. Iron Bowl debate. DC plus tight, it's Iron Bowl debate. It's time to get your mind right. Iron Bowl debate. Tight plus DC, it's Iron Bowl debate. Push the volume on your TV.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up? What's up? Holla at me, Tight from Tight Sports. Debate. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad your mic went out there. I'm so glad your mic went out. I'm so glad your mic went out.
Look at what I want you. That's the battle board. That's the battle board right
That's
there,
what's
man.
up, man. That's what's
the
up.
battle board.
That's what's up, man. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in the Iron Bowl debate, man.
Xavier Crowell.
I am DC Wolf.
Gibson.
Auburn Addicts TV.
Kamaria George.
I'm in here with the Alabama mega cast, mega fan type. Tight Sports, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Tight?
All due respect.
All due respect.
Alabama is on fire.
Alabama is on fire. I give you that. Alabama's on fire.
And waiting on another
it's on fire. They on fire.
four-star defensive lineman tomorrow.
Yeah. Y'all don't need 4-star defensive lineman. Y'all not trying to get them. Y'all not trying to get 4-star defensive lineman.
It's
y'all
only
not
one
trying to get those. No, y'all not trying to.
One 5-star.
Y'all
We
not
got
trying.
one.
Y'all not trying to get defensive linemen. You know, y'all just gonna get them out of the portal. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody told me.
Husky
you know what I'm saying?
Husky Harsky is doing pretty good. Husky, what you call Husky Harson?
Husky Harson.
Doing pretty good. I call him Coach Kalen, the Warlock, the boy. I know what he's doing them kids.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this tight, and we finna get into some recruiting, man, because you deserve your moment in time right now at this moment. So yeah, we're gonna talk recruiting. Hey, we're gonna talk recruiting, whether who's up, down, sideways, who winning, who not winning. We're gonna talk this recruiting.
Woo!
All right, Tight. I want to say this before we go into the recruiting thing, and I'm going to this, and then I'm going snatch for people up in the comment section, and we're gonna catch them up. But I want to say this, Tight.
So
I want to apologize to Kalen Husky Harson DeBoer.
Wow, disrespect.
The Alabama fan base. I want to apologize to you, to the recruiting staff at Alabama. I want to the Alabama nation. I want to apologize, man, because I underestimated, Tight. I underestimated
you, man.
Yeah,
that's really big of you.
I underestimated y'all ability.
Oh, my bad.
I underestimated y'all ability.
We accept that.
To ride Nick Saban coattail this long.
We'll take it. How we can get it. Last week we was number 30. Was Nick Saban number 30 too? But guess what? He was in top 5 right now.
Ability to ride one man coattail for this long. But
love
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
And Bear Bryant too, because you know Nick Saban didn't actually build a brand.
Haven't said that.
He revived
Nick Saban didn't have Bear Bryant up in his office recruiting. And you know what I'm saying?
It was an earn anyway. But
go ahead, sir.
The brand, you know, he revived the brand. And I'm sorry that y'all don't have a coach that y'all want to keep on campus
I got you.
for 5 months.
I ain't mad at y'all. I just said I underestimated.
Brett does stop coaching here. He retired from getting paid like 12 years later.
Gotcha.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right. That's allegedly.
No, he worked in the agriculture department. He had a full-fledged contract. What you talking about?
Yeah, I got you. I didn't see it, so that's why I never saw it. So that's what I'm just saying.
No. Everybody saw it. He was at the game. He was Jimmy.
But I didn't see the paychecks, man. I didn't see him go to, you know what I'm saying, cash no paychecks, but you know what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, and I agree.
But Nick Saban's still on salary.
I agree with you.
Why wouldn't he be making phone calls?
Yeah, but
I told you a long time ago. It's in August and January, he's doing freshman orientation.
Okay.
Rest of the year, he making phone calls.
That's what's
up. Hi, this is Nick. I'm trying to see if is Bill available. Yeah, Bill is. Are you thinking about attending college? Maybe we can get you to come to the University of Alabama to be an engineer and maybe play a little football while you're here. Why wouldn't he do that?
So that's what Nick Saban doing right now.
What he doing, man?
I got you.
And selling Mercedes and ESPN. And man, I don't know. Nick Saban may be part of maybe from the Caribbean somewhere. Man, he got 3 jobs, man. 3 jobs.
That's what's up. 5 Adam, what's up, man? We're gonna hit the comments, man. Get my people in the comments in the house in the same room involved. What's up, 5 Adam? Roll Tide. Sedarian Morgan committed to Bama. And Auburn Addicts staff says boo.
Fun fact. Sedarian Morgan, you know who he idolizes?
Who?
I'm glad you started. I thought you were about to say the answer. Julio Jones. That's his favorite.
I can see that. Yeah, I heard his base is a big Alabama fan base family. So I'm not surprised about Sedarian Morgan going to Alabama, man. Nobody was surprised by that, honestly.
Where did you think he was going if he didn't go to Alabama?
I don't know. All I thought was Alabama because that's word on the street is that he comes from an Alabama family. So and then that's what they were asking. Will he be able to overcome his family base? So it's not a shock he went to Alabama. Man.
What is shocking is that his 6-pack looks very similar to mine. I mean, it's like nobody putting in work. He be putting in that work, man. Me and Sedarian, man, he must do that same over 50 program that I'm doing. Probably
don't like yours, bro.
It's the Walker. What you trying to say? With all due respect, what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, Pike. I'm just saying it don't look like mine either.
He has a high jump,
man.
He has a high jump of like 6.6. I think I can do like 2.6.
That's what's up. What's up? Huggy Beard himself.
A walking double.
Saw. Yes, sir. He said he saw, man. Mac is in this joint. My man, King Richard.
You gotta put it on the field. Just put it on the field.
Just
put it on the field.
Up,
you got to do it on the field.
War Eagle fam.
Did I tell you we had 4 or 5
Thank the man
stars,
upstairs for the mic kill, man. Yes. Thank the man upstairs for the mic kill, man.
Yeah.
Huggy Bear says, righteously, brother, this dude named Sedity. Good grief.
Hey, man. He said, they got 4 or 5 stars at the team right now.
He said, I look at it like this.
Right.
It's great to get the 5-star names on the list, but it's never over until the ink hits paper. But
that's
great
true.
job, Tight.
That is true.
King,
that's very true because we had some flips last year. But it's good when you start with 5. I mean, 4
for sure.
Maybe 5 or 4 because what 4 stars represent or 5 stars represents is about 20%. No, about 15 to 20% of those 5 stars that have committed.
Absolutely.
So that's a pretty good number.
Yeah. So, you can't. I mean, you can't.
We end up with 10%. But right now we're gonna celebrate it and they're gonna keep working because we only got 17.
You can't understate that. But see, the difference, King Richard, is when they get 5 stars or some recruits, Alabama recruits, bro. If we get them, they saying it's not important. But when they get them, man,
nobody said that.
King Richard,
oh my God, why you gotta blow my birthday? Why you gotta blow candles on my birthday cake? Why you blow off the candles on my
Richard? At the end of the day, what did King Richard say? He said, "But great job, type man."
You like
that to y'all when it's Auburn, bro. When Auburn is doing well in recruiting and they sweeping in-state, it's some kind of excuse. But it's not important. It's some excuse, man. But the Auburn fan, the King Richard is a gentleman. You know,
I told you last week, man. I told you last week.
You know, what I'm saying?
I told you last week. If we even. Remember last week when we was even?
I got you. I'm just
saying. I said when we even,
I'm leaving. I got you.
And trust me, folks, I don't get to say that too often. But when I'm even, I'm leaving. Now, especially me. If I'm even with you, I'm definitely leaving because something is wrong in your life.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Huggy Beard says King. Huggy said, "What's up, D? So what's up, Huggy? How you doing, man? Hope everything going well with you." He said, check your sneakers, man. King says Auburn recruiting problem is
walking barefoot.
They are selling the vision, but the vision isn't being seen on the field.
Check your vision.
I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that.
I'm gonna
talk about that in actual opinion on something, King Richard. So just hold tight. If AU is 5-1 or 6-0, you will start seeing flips. Okay.
And if you win the Iron Bowl, you can get some people off this board.
Hey, absolutely. He said, "Uh-oh, my comment disappeared, man."
Yes, it's a conspiracy.
What happened?
I don't know
what happened. Okay, let's get to it, man. Well, Tight already done got to it. So, show map. Let's talk about it, man. We talk about recruiting. We'll let Tight gloat a few more minutes before we move on to who you got and money talks, man. That's what we're talking about today. We're gonna talk about this NIL and NIL goal thing too, and I just want to ask your opinion on what you think.
Oh
about
my
that.
God,
Like,
not that again.
So
Jesus,
let's do this. Let's go. SEC. So sounds like to me, by getting another 5-star, I would say probably Alabama by next week. Update this. They should be number 1. Now, I would think. I don't know. But right,
guys said number 6, and I was like, "What do we need to do? Did we have
no. I think you have to get Morgan. I think they'll probably shoot up to number 1. But right now, as it stands, before the update, this is before the update. So,
but Nolan Wilson should really do it for us out of Picayune Memorial High School down there. He's a defensive lineman, and he's 258 pounds, by the way.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
There's not a lot of 300-pounders up there like they used to be.
No, man, like the guy that Auburn brought in last year that flipped from Alabama, he came in with like 270 something, man, as a interior defensive lineman. So they had to start him as a end this year. So
the only 5-star that he went to LSU, Richard Anderson, he's 350.
Jeez,
I don't think is that too big? Or, depending on what it looks like. I guess I gotta go.
Yeah. Depending on his muscle,
mobility or something like that.
Ratio.
Because it's just like I found the other day our this guy, Alabama got a who's a center? No, he's interior guard. 320, about 6'2" and a half. He was a 2-sport athlete in high school. Football and volleyball. I'm not standing there.
That's what's up, man.
Man, smack a ball at him. Forget that. I'm not standing. Kids should not have to stand on the other side of the net from somebody that big smacking a ball at them.
Can he jump though? Can he jump though? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking, Ty. I don't know. It's an Alabama guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't have alerts on my phone like you have alerts on your phone. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get some
like
footage.
Auburn alerts. I know you got.
You're right. I want to get some footage, man. But usually volleyball players. Depending on how long your arms are, though. But depending on how, because the net it's not like Olympic high, but depending on how long his arms are, you don't have to jump that high, like 18 inches, or do you? It's me let me know that he was a volleyball player in high school.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. What's up, it hurts. He said they won all their games. He said he didn't score a point the whole season. They never lost a game. Everybody was like like they had a bunch of defensive linemen playing on their team. Nobody want to stand right up for that, man. I seen girls get their face swole up. In girls, volleyball, let alone men, your face still gonna swell up when that ball come at you at about 50 miles an hour and hit you across your head. Nobody want that, man.
Okay. Georgia won. A&M 2. Alabama is currently number 3, but we thinking they're gonna shoot up to number 1.
Next time we need to see a list with my competitors on it, like Michigan and
Okay. This is SEC recruiting.
Okay, just SEC.
Yeah, SEC recruiting.
It doesn't give the dramatic effect as the whole list. Like we jump from 30th all the way up to like 6th, 7th, whatever, like that.
Yeah, that'll be a long thing. It'll go down the whole screen.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
So Tennessee is cashing in at number 4 for all you SEC fans.
Boo. Man. Nobody like Tennessee. Boo.
Number 5, Texas is number 5, which is wow. But I will say this, man. Texas, man, has like I was looking at their recruiting and just kind of looking through recruiting, and they had I think 5 defensive linemen in the top 25 of defensive linemen. That is amazing. Like
it's that time for them, man.
That is amazing, dude. To have 5 of the top 25, I think it was 4 or 5 of the top 25 defensive linemen.
They're probably from Texas.
No, they from everywhere, man.
From everywhere.
What they got dude from Birmingham, man. They got dude from Birmingham, man.
Got to flip him.
Yeah. So Texas is number 5, LSU number 6.
Run into a mattress full of money in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Need to. Florida is number 7. Arkansas
it ain't
number
over.
8.
Sarkeesian.
Mississippi State is number 9. Wow. OU is 10.
Nick, the mighty Mississippi State, Nickettes.
The Nickettes.
They're doing their thing.
Ole Miss is cashing in at number 11. Vanderbilt number 12. And for the bottom dwellers, Kentucky 13.
Kentucky.
Carolina 14. And Missouri 15. And
Missouri, Hercules.
Coming in last.
Who's that?
And least.
I see the oh wow. Y'all got 100. Look at the gap. It's 111 at y'all where y'all got, and then Missouri has 145. My man said that's like 34 away. What happened to y'all? Total
points, man. We just lost another guy. We just lost a 4-star receiver to Kentucky. And in the words of At Tight Sports, suckers took our guy, man.
Hey man, let me ask you a question. So when they see Hugh Freeze coming down the SEC media days, they got dudes standing over their table telling them, "Hey Hugh, you gonna eat your cornbread?"
Yeah, they take everybody taking Hugh cornbread. Florida,
you gonna eat your cornbread?
Man, everybody snatching Hugh food right now, man. Everybody's snatching Hugh food right now. I'll
never forget, man. The dude. I walked into the lunchroom. These are quote unquote friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like folks like like Frank Adams and stuff. We had that chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate cake, which is a good thing. And I set my plate down, and then they like stick your finger in your chocolate cake. You gonna eat that?
Boy, yeah, that right there, yes, that was that right there, man. That was some stuff you got in a fight over, man. Yeah, I used to hate.
But they was already like 3 years older than me, and I was
I used to hate when cats.
I got him though. I got him next time. I just did it. I said we're gonna fight. We're gonna do this. Next time I did, I stuck my finger in there, and I wanted it was like yellow lemon cake or something. Yeah. I stuck my finger in there. And I just closed my eyes. It was like, man, go on, get your hand on my plate, fool. I was like, yeah, you did to me. Remember? But yeah, man, y'all gonna get some extra security for you, man. You can have people taking they taking your cookies, they taking your commissary,
Florida
they get on
State
your book.
Took one, Georgia took one.
Florida State?
Yeah, Florida State took a 4-star wide receiver, Georgia took a 4-star linebacker.
Y'all won like,
and then now Kentucky. Kentucky was like, well, we might as well take one of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
I'm telling you, that's part of the DeBoer recruiting thing. He walked up on Iowa State. He walked up on Illinois. He walked up on what's the other school? Rutgers. And he took their cookies. He was like, is that the best recruit y'all got? Okay, y'all gonna use that? They're like, huh? They're like, come on over here, son. He was like, what? What are you doing? You ain't gonna do nothing with it. Come on over here. It's like, man, that's just so
man. What's up, Brian Green?
Got a long way to go, man.
You got Brian Green. What's up, man? Think it's the first time in. Nice to see you, Mr. Green. Mr. Green. Mr. Green says when Auburn gets good recruits, they don't do anything
with them. All due respect. That is what I'm talking about. We got to do it on the field. Your boy got to do it on the field. You got to do it, man.
Mr. Green didn't even come in here nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Didn't say hello. Just came in here just swinging us.
Mr. Green,
hands. Our blocking dummies won't even flip to Auburn.
The utter disrespect.
That's the blocking dummy. You mean the one blocking dummy like Perry Thompson? That blocking dummy.
That's just a disrespect. Just like, I don't know, man.
What's up, Mr. Brian? How you doing, man?
I do need y'all to win like 6 games because this segment of my channel is not going to flourish.
He said Rex was hugging himself, so I would assume Mr. Brian Green is an Alabama fan type.
Oh, he don't select him. He's a fan of Auburn. That's all that matters.
I would assume that.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Appreciate you checking in, Brian, man. You know, even though you want to come here, your first time coming in, you want to come in here like, you know what I'm saying, turning over tables and chairs and stuff, man.
Got his feet all up on your table.
You got Lee, man.
Got his feet up on your
like
table.
Come in and shake my hand and be like, I'm Mr. Brian Green. Nice to meet you, DC.
You know that lamp you'll never use?
Yeah.
He used the lamp over in the corner and then left the room.
Yeah.
Just left the room.
Dang, Mr. Green. Okay. He said, righteously, bro, I'm gonna do work on July 4th. I've been dreaming about some barbecue. Okay, that's what's up, man. Huggy, what you doing to it, man? 24-hour marinade. How you doing? You know, how you doing the ribs? He said, bro, that hurts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Freeze is definitely clipping toenails and ironing draws. Man,
hey, man, what is up with this dude? They're talking about that man golfing every day. I don't know. Is that made up or is it like
no, I mean, no, it's literally people are like literally, and I don't know anything about golfing type. You're a golfing guy. Don't know nothing about golfing and how you calculate it up.
It takes 5 hours.
So what they're saying,
if you're really good, maybe 3.5.
Yeah, they're saying if he did 3 hours based on, I guess, handicap, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody was, I read it just calculating saying June he was playing every other day.
Yeah, that's a lot because my brother has a low handicap but he's retired and he works on the side a little bit. But yeah, they literally even with it's one thing that you play well. Another thing is everybody else don't. So they play at a lightning speed, but you still gotta wait on people to get out your way, let you pass through. So I don't see how you get out there anyway with like 3.5 or 4 hours, unless you're on a private.
But you know, he's probably
which he is.
Court,
So and then they give you these, you know. So and a lot of people just ain't that big a rush, but still to get there, you got to get there. It's 30 minutes to get there. I'm just assuming. Yeah. Then you got to warm up. Most of the good players they warm up a lot more than you think they do. They warm up a lot. That's an hour. Then you playing 3 hours. And you got to go back home, but you know, got to stop by the 19th hole. You got to stop by the 19th hole because you want to sip on a little something. Okay. You know, make smoke you a stogie or something, or you know, strike a business deal. You know, whatever. It's a 5-hour process, bro. If you do it every other day,
And it's like, bro. I mean, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this about the recruiting, the Auburn recruiting. I'm not concerned. Period. Right now. I'm just be honest with you. Now, the reason
that's how I was last year.
No. Hear what I'm saying.
Because if people flip.
Yeah, if I'm saying from the perspective, if Hugh Freeze, now if you said, "Are we gonna win our first 4 games?" then I'll be in a conundrum, scratching my head. Like, oh man, I don't know. One thing I know Hugh Freeze can do is recruit. So why would I sit up here and be worried? The man has a track record of being a great recruiter, not a good recruiter, not a good, you know, extra good recruiter. The man is a great recruiter. He hasn't forgot how to recruit. His staff hasn't forgot how to recruit. So Alabama is doing well. They're on a heater right now. I admit that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not delusional like that. Alabama is doing very well. If it wasn't Hugh Freeze at the helm, I might be concerned. I'm not concerned, period. With Hugh Freeze. Until he shows me he can't recruit, then I'll believe it. You see what I'm saying?
Tell you something, man.
He's just like on the field. He's gonna have to show me, man. He can get this coaching thing and in-game coaching going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to see that first. I'm gonna have to see Hugh Freeze beat Vanderbilt and beat Jerry Kill before I believe he can beat Jerry Kill. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's beaten the man 3 times at different schools. So my point is, with Hugh Freeze, he can recruit. So I'm not concerned in that sense, and I'm not coping. The man can just recruit. So
he can recruit, but I'll tell you like this: we won 9 games, and then the recruiting was like it ended up very well, but then you won 9 games. If I knew right now that Kalen DeBoer was golfing or golfing. I don't playing tennis, you know, with equivalence to almost a part-time job, like 20 to 30 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro,
that's what happens. That's what happens on the capstone.
But that would be a unproven Kalen DeBoer. You see what I'm saying? 3. It's just say for instance. No, just say. Hear me out.
We know that. We know you're unproven.
No.
We know it.
No. Hear me out, tight. So if Kalen DeBoer pulls in a number 1 class this year, and then
next
goes
year, flat.
No. Hear me out. If Kalen DeBoer had a top 5 class last year, I think. So then say if he pulls in a number 1 class this year, and the next cycle he pulls in a number 3 class, But you're not gonna be concerned about Kalen DeBoer recruiting because he's a proven recruiter in your eyes now. You follow what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying with Hugh Freeze. I'm not concerned.
So
we'll talk about that some more.
Are y'all still ranked like 35th?
No, bro. We like in the 80s, bro. We're in the 80s.
It's 80 teams on that poll.
We in tight. We might be in after losing this guy. We might be in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
But he can golf at a part-time job rate.
I'm okay. I'm okay with whatever Hugh Freeze want to do. The man can recruit.
The man brought in Peyton Thorne, and
I got you. Yeah, but we know we know what happened with that.
Man, I need y'all to win 7 games so we can keep this thing going right
here. Okay, it is what it is.
This might be Iron Bowl debates will no longer.
No, they'll be tuning in because they want to see how DC looking when we be losing. Because you know what I'm saying, Brian Green tuning in to see how DC looking because y'all recruiting well. He said losing recruits to a basketball school. See, people like Brian Green, he gonna tune in to like just talk to me. He's not even talking to you. You're the Alabama fan.
Brian Green. What are you talking about? It's about Florida State of Kentucky because Florida State got that.
Brian Green, since he's been on here, he's not even talking to you, tight. He's talking to me. So
like,
you know what I'm saying? It does well for the show, I guess.
Brian Green, when the athletic director was talking about trying to get people to join and put some money in the cup. Yeah, Brian, he was ahead of the fact. He was like, "We need some money over here."
And we may get to it because we almost out of time already.
We ain't out of time.
Yeah, we almost out of time.
You running? That's what it is. We out of time.
No, man, we almost out of time.
You'll
lose a finger doing that to Huggy. Old bad news bones gonna come out 38 hot.
Hey, I'll tell you.
All in fun. Yes, sir, man. It's all good, man. That's what we do here. Iron Bowl debate, man. If you're down, we're gonna kick you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna kick you right in your teeth.
It is.
They told me this man was, they call him Brian Green, they call this man the Husky Harsin, referring to their coach they fired.
Yeah.
But now that they put a Husky on him, but this man coming in with top 5, class. I mean, he got more 5 stars than anybody, but they'll say, well, that's because Nick Saban's up there taking pictures and
I'm just saying, if that works, it works. You know,
like Herschel Walker ain't at Georgia or somebody over there shaking hands or whatever. Nobody can't do that.
If they use Nick Saban to bridge the gap and it works, you know what I'm saying? I'll do the same thing, tight.
We definitely don't have Francione over there. Dennis Francione over there. Hey, y'all guys, come on in. We want to talk. Who is that? That's he's the past coach. No,
right. Huggy says, hold up, the XP reset. We can't have a Bama in a top spot. Looks like they're gonna have to be in the top spot. It's me, it's in here, it's me. Hey guys, any news on the fire and AU?
What fire?
Come on, man.
Is there a fire?
I don't know about no fire, man.
I was at that fire game, so don't give me no flashbacks.
PhD, what's up? PhD, how you doing? What's going on? Hello, Tyke and DC. That winning football school is looking really good with recruiting. Yeah, they looking good, man. Y'all looking good right now. I can admit that. You know what I'm saying? But Auburn looking good. Tight ain't gonna admit it. It's me says Tight. How many fingers you got on one hand?
I got 5.
He come with this.
I'm holding it up. I've gone from 24% arm strength to about 37% on that 5.
And if nobody knows,
37%. I can't go on with the 100. I'm about 37%. They did lose a recruit to Kentucky. So I go 41% is where I am.
So for those of you who don't know, It's me is a Alabama fan, and he says Auburn is on the verge of a 5-peat, meaning on the verge of 5 losing seasons. You know what I'm saying? So Brian Green says when Free said his expectations were to make a bowl game, I knew y'all were in trouble. Even
there's a low threshold there.
Tommy Tuberville years.
Yes, sir.
Season ain't started yet, man. Hugh Freeze
ruined my high school life.
In game coaching, he has trouble in game. Hugh Freeze is trouble. I guess he has trouble in game coaching.
Last year, yeah. He can fix that, man. All you gotta do is maybe attend a couple meetings with his coaches and fix, talk about that ahead of time. Oh, don't forget, y'all, poke that like button right in the eye. That like button. Hit that like button.
Yeah, hit the like button, man.
Go ahead and subscribe to both channels.
Subscribe to both channels. Tell your friends, man. You got Auburn friends, your Alabama friends. Tell them to subscribe, man. Help us out. Hit the like. It's free, man. Get us out here, man.
Put us in these streets.
the whole United States and the world can hear this foolishness. Brian Green said, "Oh, I take it easy on you." Okay, Brian.
Boy,
Brian,
well, we
okay,
get Jermaine
Brian,
Mills in here.
Brian,
Y'all
listen,
think
Brian,
y'all
Brian, listen,
gonna be
Brian.
willing to come back.
But Brian, what you do not understand is I grew up with this guy. I grew up with this guy right here, Brian Green. So it's nothing you can. There's no heat I can't take from an Alabama fan. Come on, man. Like, let's get serious. You have to bring a little more heat than that, man, to ruffle my feathers, man. I did this every Wednesday at 6 p.m., man.
I'm gonna get that sound if you get used to it, DC.
Man, since we've been in elementary school, man.
You're gonna eat your cornbread.
He said, Caitlin loading the bombs on the stealth bomber. That's what's up, man. He says Carson didn't have the supporting cast Du Bois has. Okay,
yeah, this is very true.
Y'all
too proud to pull up the 10 games.
He said Freeze will be coaching middle school in a few years. Boy, y'all.
Hey, Dubois did coach high school for 3 years.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Or 2 years.
God, bro, we got like 5 minutes. Okay, we got. Okay. We got 5 minutes. Let me ask you this, Type. Let me ask you this. You know, we didn't get to this last week. Lenore Sellers, quarterback of South Carolina, said, or someone said, that he turned out $8 million to stay at South Carolina. What's your thoughts on that? Let me ask you this. What's your thoughts if you had a kid, if you was his dad, would you take that $8 million or no?
To leave anywhere and go to Auburn. I'm just telling you, $8 million. Yeah. Look at Shedeur Sanders. You don't know. Aaron Rodgers fell in the draft.
Okay.
People go to the league and get hurt.
Okay.
What was his name? Travis at didn't the guy from Florida State, didn't he just retire?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he's no longer pursuing a career, or people just go and they're not good in the NFL. There's nothing promised to Lenore Sanders. And to be honest, he's like Cam. What if he goes to a team that doesn't develop him like Cam did? Okay. And it's a pretty good career. Cam with a long career, but what if he goes to a worse team? Or if it just doesn't work out? $8 million ain't if that's real, that's and I'm thinking, like, who did it come from? We know it didn't come from UTEP. It didn't come from but no disrespect, it didn't come from Iowa or Pepperdine or some school that's on the fringe. Maybe it came from SMU. Maybe it came from Arizona State or Indiana. They did okay. Imagine SMU with Lenore Sellers. Do they win that first game? Probably so.
Yeah, absolutely.
So but we're talking about, off the top of my head, we're talking about Ohio State, maybe Michigan, definitely. We're talking LSU, but I guess it wouldn't have been in the conference. Talking Miami. I mean, $8 million. I would just get my parents' salary, and I would divide in that. Be like, okay, you can do this, and your parents, whatever you come up with, that's 22 less years your parents got to work. And but I saw his dad. His dad said, "You're 19 years old. What you need with $1 million? What you need with what?
Right,
foolishness. Been gone."
Yeah. I would have took it, man. If I'm going to this is no shade to Villanova. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to because
they play D2 football. That's right.
Yeah, but they have a great basketball program, but football is not on that level. So I'm just using them as an example. I'm like going to. I don't care, man. I'm going to anywhere, man. On a school you never heard of, $8 million, man. But I gotta get that, bro.
The Southern Miss or Marshall is not trying to give you $8 million. That's probably their whole budget for all this.
It don't matter.
Including pancakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just know it wasn't East Carolina, man. It was a really good school. If it actually happened, just assume that it actually happened. That's not. It's like, okay, DJU, right? DJU originally went to Clemson. He got something. They said this ain't working, so he went to Oregon State. He got something. Went to went to FSU, didn't work out. But now I guarantee you, as a free agent signee with the Chargers, he's not crashing on nobody's couch, hoping this works out. He probably got enough money to bounce around, work with professionals, work with trainers to maybe turn himself into a viable NFL backup. Because he got what? He got cash in his pocket.
That's
a lot of people have to do that to get 1 year. Your parents tell you, well, you're going out there, see what they're going to do. They're going to pay you $300 a day and, try to make it. People be staying at Econo lodges and, piling up into No, that's not what DJU is doing. He's at the San Diego Chargers, and he got money to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I didn't think nothing much of what happened at FSU, and I don't know why he left Oregon State, but maybe he needs years of develop. So, like if Lenoris would have left South Carolina and gone to, let's just say Iowa wanted to get him, he got enough money to get better for the next. How long can you live and work on football after college? You know what I'm saying? With trainers and stuff, go to Las Vegas and get one of them trainers or whatever they do and get better to somebody pick you up. He has some natural talent, athleticism, and he may have a heck of a year at a Iowa. But I know one thing, what I didn't hear is he didn't take $8 million. Did he not take $8 million because he got a boost from the Gamecocks?
No, that's what the part you don't hear.
We don't know about that part because we know Nico was like, yeah, I need to get this. And I think it's going to be proven that Nico probably was not necessarily right, but he needed more money to stay there with their current talent pool.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's volunteers, they snitches, they low down, they dirty.
Yeah,
they be calling the police over card games. It's all kind of stuff.
This is what it is.
Allegedly. Yeah.
5 Adam says Auburn lost 5 Iron Bowls in a row. Yes. PhD says DC, we just show love and pray for our classmate. Thank you, PhD. 89 and 46. That's 46. Alabama. Have a good rest of your evening. I can't say that. War Eagle.
Roll Tide. What?
Yes, me. Only 5 minutes left. Yes, 5. That's a nice one.
You set yourself up. You should have did it.
Jordan Travis is the FSU quarterback.
Yeah. Did he retire, Huggy?
I don't know.
Let me know if he retired. I think he may have stepped away or he's still recovering. It's a really amazing.
He says South Carolina is not NFL QB. He should have taken $8 million.
And that's another thing too, because they're only because is there going to be a team that needs his skill set?
Yeah. I think he'll get drafted, man. Brian says he called BS on that. He probably hoped South Carolina boosters would have given him a raise. And
I think they did though.
He got a raise, man.
He got a raise.
Yeah. He said I heard Freeze lost a kid to Kentucky. Yes.
Yeah, they took their cookies. Yeah. He took it. Who's the coach up there? Who's the coach up there?
Number 15 QB Ty Simpson was best QB at Manning Passing Academy.
Yeah, don't skip over that. Don't worry about that. Your day has been bad enough. Skip over that part. Don't worry about that comment.
He said, "Man, I kicked my son's box up them cheeks. You better take that $8 million. Got to do it."
You know what I'm saying?
He says, "Where's Bama recruiting in the polls?
They moving so fast, going up. They haven't stopped yet. They just going up." And they're around 6 or 4, somewhere around 6.
He said DC only wanted to talk polls when AU was here. No, I'm still talking polls
every week.
I'm talking polls every week, man.
But why you ain't showing the whole poll? You showing the
I can show the whole polls. I was trying to be courteous to other SEC fans because they tune in, and I'm trying to show them where their school is. So I'm trying to just.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
I want to see that 80th.
Man. I'll do that next week.
I want to see that 80th next to Auburn.
I'll do that next week. I'll do that next week. But that's the reason I changed it. I'm trying to include everybody, man. I'm not believing he turned down that much money. But y'all are rough, man. PhD says, forget to mention that a friend of mine is going to the FSU game. Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep saying Ty's better than people think. Okay, we'll see. Huggy says I haven't heard he retired, but that sounds believable. I had to check out of the FSU coverage. The fans were acting worse than Bammers. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Tyke, what can they find you at, man?
Man, you can find me at Facebook and YouTube and Tyke Sports. Come holler at me. Please subscribe. Check me out on Mondays, 7:30 for my show Around the Herd. Well, guess what we're going to be talking about? Recruiting.
Okay.
The 17 recruits and growing that we got right now. That's going to lift us up into one more recruit should put us in the top 5, definitely, if not in the top 3. But, the math is funny, especially with the merger of the 2 sites she was telling me about. Who bought who? On 3 bought rivals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that because I don't like rivals.
Okay. For the record, Travis getting hurt cost the nose and that it did. Great show. We appreciate it. Bama probably about to get 2 more top players later.
I love it.
All right. Peace. We out of here, man. I'll give my hand on
for the best. Titan DC put opinions to the test. The banner verse Auburn, let the rivalry ignite. College sports saying all they debate day and night. Iron Bowl debate, countdown, clock's ticking. Sports life, hot takes, get your keyboard clicking. Grab a seat, hit subscribe, let's get this thing straight. It's passion, it's fire, Iron Bowl debate. Iron Bowl debate.